Yes.
Good afternoon, dear guests and respected Toastmasters. Welcome to the Table Topics Contest and International Speech Contest of Group 1 of Global Youth Gavel Club's Contestant Beyond Borders. I am Cavalier Aleza Philo Joseph. I am pleased and proud to be a sergeant at arms for today's contest. Every Gable Club is affiliated to Toastmasters International and provides Toastmasters experience to those who are under 18 years of age. I am very happy to present the mission of Toastmasters. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are a few online policies for the contest, and let me quickly take you through them. Please rename yourselves as guided to help the Zoom master spotlight you appropriately. All role players and contestants have already been guided during their briefing on how they need to rename themselves. Other invitees and guests, please look at the general chat and rename yourselves accordingly. During the entire contest, we request everyone present here to turn off their video and microphone. The only exceptions are the contest chair, contest master, and chief judge, and the specific contestant speaking. The timer screen will be turned on throughout. Please do not type in the general chat room box when a speaker is speaking as it distracts the speaker. Please do not type in the You may type messages to specific persons via Zoom chat. Please make note that this contest is being recorded. Please stay back to share your feedback after the contest. It is my proud privilege to introduce the contestant chair, Gavlia Jinnah Sa, for the Table Topics contest. Jinnah is a sport enthusiast whose passion for cricket could rival the IPL competitors. He is also an avid swimmer, chess player, and music lover, basically a walking talent show. I wish everyone a memorable contest experience, and I hand over the podium to contest chair, Jinnah Sa.
Jihan Shah. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, Aliza Philo Joseph, for that warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, all eager to witness the online table topic speech contest of Group I of Global Youth Gavel Clubs Consortium Beyond Borders. Our global chairman, distinguished Toastmaster Shri Kumar Pai is here. We have all heard him in several platforms, YouTube videos, in Zoom sessions, conducting training sessions. A very passionate guide to all counselors. He gives time and energy selflessly for the growth of youth. Request him to share his blessings for the contestants. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Dear Gavias, counselors, and my dear friends, it is wonderful to see all of you here today. I want to congratulate all the contestants for stepping forward and participating in this contest. Participating in a contest is a valuable learning experience. It equips you with the necessary skills to handle both success and failures. If you do not make it to this winning list this time, do not get upset. Keep on trying and trying, and one day definitely you will be the winner. GYGC, Global Youth Gavel Clubs, offers you this extensive opportunity to interact with international audience. Make use of this opportunity. Even if you are not a participant, attend the global meeting as an observer and learn from others. As you know, GYGC regularly conducts education sessions. Next month, we'll have a education session about video editing. Don't miss that one. All the education sessions will give you something to learn. So never miss any of the education sessions. Dear Gavaliers, organizing contests involve immense time, effort, and teamwork. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to our group chairperson, Toastmaster Ajit, and vice chairperson, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, and the team of counselors for their dedicated efforts in making this event possible. I should really appreciate your vice chairperson, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, who is taking initiative to organize the contest today because the vice chairman is a little busy with some other activities. My sincere gratitude also goes to the Chief Judge, GCE Toastmaster Reno Thomas, and the team of judges for accepting our invitation and lending their valuable expertise today. A special word of appreciation to all role players for their contribution to this event success. I wish each one of you all the best. Thank you. Over to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your blessings. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Speech is power. Speech is to persuade, to convert, to compel." In Gavel clubs, we develop the ability to speak off the cuff. A great skill helps us to build both personal and professional relationships and earn respect. Congratulations to all the contestants who are sharpening their skills today and the guests who have chosen to be here to witness this youthful brilliance. Now, let's quickly look at the policies of this online contest. During the contest, only the contest chair, contest master, chief judge, and the specific contestant who is speaking will keep the videos on. Each contestant will turn on the video and microphone only when it is their turn to speak. We request everyone else to keep their videos off and microphone muted. The screens of two timers, timer 1 and timer 2, will be seen. We have briefed all the contestants on the rules of the contest and have confirmed that all contestants are eligible. Contestants are also aware of the order of their participation. All contestants were requested to log in using only one device. Can you all confirm you are using only one device?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Thank you. All contestants except the first contestant will be moved to the breakout room. Along with them, Sergeant at Arms 2, Surya Sankar, will also be moved to the breakout room. In the breakout room, the contestants are required to keep their video and audio on. Their palms should be up and visible to the Sergeant at Arms. They will not talk with or receive any communication during the time they are in the breakout room. They have to remain visible to Sergeant at Arms as long as they are in the breakout room. If anyone's audio is mute or video is turned off, the Sergeant at Arms will inform the Chief Judge and that Gavalier will not be allowed to participate in the contest. After all the contestants except the first one are moved to the breakout room, the topic will be selected. 5 topics are kept ready with a picker and with a picker wheel, the topic number will be chosen. Then the contest master will receive the topic. The contest master will check if the first contestant is ready, and once the first contestant is spotlighted, the topic will be read out. As per Toastmasters protocol, at first, name of the contestant and the topic will be announced, followed by announcement of the topic and the name of the contestant. Thus, the topic is announced twice. The topic will also be sent on Zoom chat only to the participant. The topic will not be read out again. Within 15 seconds of announcing the topic, the contestant must begin to speak. The duration of each table topic's contest speech is from 1 to 2 minutes. A contestant will be disqualified from the selection if the speech is less than 1 minute or more than 2 minutes 30 seconds. The timing will be indicated by the timer using virtual color backgrounds. The speakers have been advised to pin the timer. Timer 1 shall show the change of colors to indicate time elapsed. I request timer 1 to demonstrate the change in the virtual background. The screen
Open.
of timer 1 will turn to green at 1 minute and stay green. Then the green screen will turn to yellow at 1 minute and 30 seconds and stay yellow. Yellow screen will turn to red at 2 minutes and stay red until the speech ends. Thank you. Timer 2 will note down the time taken by each speaker and share it with the chief judge on Zoom private chat. Timing will begin with the contestant's first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. This usually starts when the first word is uttered by the contestant but would indicate any other communication such as display of prop, start of sound effects, music, etc. The speaker should begin the communication with audience within 15 seconds of the announcement of the topic and is not permitted to delay the contest unnecessarily. If a contestant's internet drops during the table topic speech, the judges will mark their ballots on the basis of what they have heard until then. The contestant cannot join again and continue. There will be 1 minute of silence between speakers. During this 1 minute of silence, the judges will make entries on the ballot sheet and the next contestant will leave the breakout room and join the main room. After the 1 minute break, with the permission of the chief judge, the contest will resume and the second contestant will be given the topic. Once the last contestant has finished speaking, there will be a break of 5 minutes for the judges to finalize their ballots and for the chief judge to consolidate the final decision. During this 5 minutes break, we will share certificates for the contestants and role players. If required, the tally counters and the chief judge will move to the breakout room to tally the judges' ballots. Chief Judge, Distinguished Toastmaster Renos Thonam, please confirm that all judges have been briefed and are qualified to judge this contest.
Yes, Chair, I confirm that has been done. You may proceed.
Thank you. Protests are limited to eligibility, originality, and reference to another contestant's speech and must be lodged by voting judges and contestants only. Any protest must be lodged with the chief judge or contest chair prior the announcement of the winner of the table topic speech contest. Other than the contest master and current speaker, everyone else's microphones must remain muted during the entire contest. The speaking order of the contestants was randomly selected and informed to the contestants. The speaking order is as follows. Contestant 1, Aditya Gokul. Contestant 2, Ankit Puthukudi. Contestant 3, Hiruki Kalasooriya. Contestant 4, Dana Elizabeth. Contestant 5, Shalini Thanikaivelan. Contestant 6, Ashar Shams. Contestant 7, Ridhima Agrawal. Please note that as mentioned by the Sergeant at Arms, this contest is being recorded. Now, before I hand over the podium to the contest master Ashish Bal, let me introduce him. Gavilia Ashish Bal, a class 9 student from Navy Children's School, Vizag, has been collecting awards as if they are trading cards. He is the International Speech Contest winner, National Speech Contest winner, runner-up in storytelling, and a first-place champion in both national and school debate. When he's not dazzling audiences with his words, you'd probably find him on the football field or pouring his thoughts into writing. A young orator with fire in his heart and poetry in his pen. Over to you, contest master Gavilier Ashish Bal.
you, Contest Chair Gavalier Jahan for the lovely introduction. An impromptu speech is like a roller coaster. You can't predict the turns, but it's no fun until you jump on and ride it. So, for the fun of it, let's jump right into it. Now, we have 5 topics ready. None of us know what they are. We will use the picker wheel to choose a number from 1 to 5. Zoom Master, let's kick off the picker wheel.
Can you see the picker wheel? Can you all see it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll
Yes.
just move it. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It's topic 3.
Okay. Thank you. Now, you all saw that the picker wheel chose the topic number. Now, I request the Zoom Master to move all contestants, except the first contestant, Aditya Gokul, to the breakout room. At this time, I ask the Sergeant at Arms 2, Surya Shankar, to join those contestants at the breakout room and ensure that all contestants follow the guidelines in the breakout room.
Contest Master, may I? I can see that there are 6 contestants from table topics present in this contest meeting. Contestant number 7
Contestant number
is not
7
present.
has some issue joining. I'm giving technical difficulty. She's in touch with me. So I kindly request to allow her to join. Just give me 1 minute.
Before we move it, please, we want to make sure that
She
the
is there.
contestant is
Exactly.
in the
Exactly.
meeting.
So let her join
Then
and
only.
then after that we'll do it. Just wait for a minute, please. Yeah.
Okay, we'll give
5 minutes.
2
to
minutes
go.
time.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 minutes time,
Yeah.
and please let me know.
I will let you know immediately. Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Sergeant Terms, you can move the remaining contestants, contestant number 2 to 6,
I will
to
do
the
that.
breakout room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sergeant at Arms Surya Shankar also to the breakout room. Sergeant at Arms number 2.
Yes. I'll just do that. In the meantime, let the other contestant also join. After that only we will start. Because she had a technical difficulty. I hope that she will be able to join now. Yeah. Just wait a minute. She's trying to join. 1 minute.
Ma'am, I can't see Rizima Agarwal.
Wait a minute. She has some network issues, so parents are requesting. We'll just wait for 2 minutes. I will let you know.
Ma'am, I have joined. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes. So we can send her also. Just please rename yourself as TT7.
We need to have TT6 as well.
T21 will be in the main room. I have to move her. T26. Why do we need T26 here?
T26 and T27 need to move.
We need to go to the main room, breakout room. Yes.
Yes.
TT6.
All right. So table topic contestant number 1 is here. That's good.
Yeah.
Now just move 6 and 7 to the breakout
I
room.
moved to T27 now. T26, I'm just Spotting. I'm not able to. Yeah. TT6 is not here, I think. TT1, 4, 5. Yeah. 6 I don't see in the breakout room, nor do I see in the main room. Are you able to see?
No, TJ6 is not in the main room.
Yeah, exactly. Not in the main room, and I don't see in the breakout room either.
Can you please check with her? Just contact her as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'll do that. She was there in the beginning. I think it is who it is? Sanjeet, can you tell me who's
It's
TT6?
Gavalier Asher Shams.
Yeah, Shams. He was there right from the beginning.
Yes.
Hello, where are you? Entered. Okay. I rename as T26. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. He just now entered, it seems. Asher. Yes. We are moving you to room, breakout room. Yeah.
All right.
I think everybody has moved in. So
Thank you, Toastmaster Gavalier. Toastmaster Girija, can you Contest Master, give me a minute? I will just go to the breakout room just to make sure they're following the procedure there, and then I'll come back. Give me a minute only.
I'm sorry, ma'am. There was some technical issue. I had to leave the meeting. So can you make me co-host again?
you renamed yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you put your virtual hand up? Then I will be able to immediately. I'm not able to spot you. Yes. Today there are heavy winds here, and internet is playing havoc here too at Chicago. Yes. Let the chief judge come back, and then we will resume. Already, Ashish, you will have to unmute yourself when you have to talk. Remember to do that. Yeah. Thank you.
Contest Master, We're good to proceed.
Yes.
Over to you.
Timer Kabir, please keep your virtual thumbs up until the end of the contest so you always remain visible to the contestants.
Okay.
Timer 1. Okay. Zoom Master Sanjit, can you check and let me know when all contestants and Sergeant at Arms Surya, except for the first contestant Aditya Gokul, have moved to the breakout room? I suppose all have?
Yes, I checked. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I have received the topic now. Let's start. Esteemed Chief Judge, shall we proceed with the contest?
Yes, Contest Master, you may.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Aditya Gokul, contestant number 1. Are you able to see the timer?
Yes.
Contestant, can you take your speaking position so we can check your video? Okay. Can you repeat after me? I am happy to be a contestant today.
I'm happy to be a contestant today.
Chief Judge, is the speaker audible and visible?
Yes, audible it's good. Visibility, if I can ask the contestant if you can remove the virtual background, that would be better. Just for this very short period of time.
She has no virtual background. I think she has put a
No,
blurred it, yeah.
Yes.
That's fine. Good.
Is this
Over
better?
to you, Contest Master.
Chief Judge, may I proceed?
Go ahead.
Now, please pay attention to the topic. Aditya Gokul. Topic. When failure becomes your fuel. Topic. When failure becomes your fuel. Aditya Gokul. Over to you, Aditya.
This is a very close statement to me and one I can relate to very much. What does it mean, first of all? When failure becomes your fuel, it means you made a mistake, you failed, you didn't succeed, but you learned, you got up and you tried again. That's what it means. Let me share an experience of my own. I have been a scholar student for my entire school life. But there was one year in particular, my sixth standard, which I was 10 years old or 11. It was truly one of the lowest points of my life. I was getting in 80s. My grades were going for a massive dip, and I wasn't paying attention in class. I thought, oh come on, my entire life have been great. I can be good even this time. What's wrong with that? I was overconfident. That became this fuel to my failure. Then came final announcement day. Results. I got 82.71%. Can you imagine? A girl who has been always in 90s come to 82? I was shocked. I thought, oh, I did my best. How can this possible? And I turned to rage. I turned to anger, irritation. But it was ultimately at the end of the day my fault. I had just expected myself to be this perfect person, but I hadn't put enough effort to be that person. That failure, well, not exactly a failure, but for me, sure, it was, really fueled my success in the next year. Next year, I got 91.91%. Yes, that much is how much I changed in just 1 year. That four numbers changed my entire perspective on life, my entire way of studying. This is exactly what it means when you say failure becomes your fuel to success. It gives you that push, the determination, the spark of learning and curiosity to go further. So, to conclude, I would just like to say failures are not setbacks, they are just stepping stones and they are just guiding lights to your true potential. Thank you, and over to you, contest chair.
Thank you, table topic speaker number 1. Timer 1, Kabir. Please display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, Tashi. please turn on the on-screen stopwatch and report the time taken by Agatha to the chief judge via Zoom private chat. Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red virtual screen. Zoom Master Sanjit, please move contestant number 2, Ankit Puthukudi, from the breakout room to the main room. Chief Judge, shall we proceed with the contest?
Yes, Contest Master. You may.
Is the second table topic speaker in the meeting? Yes. Ankit Puthukudi, are you able to see the timer?
One moment. I am, yes. Yes, I am.
Thank you. Please move to your speaking position so we can check your video. Please repeat after me. I am happy to be a contestant here today.
I am so happy to be a contestant here today.
Chief Judge, is the speaker audible and visible?
Yes, Contest Master, you may proceed.
Thank you. Now please pay attention to the topic. Ankit Puthukudi. Topic, when failure becomes your fuel. Topic, when failure becomes your fuel. Ankit Puthukudi. Over to you, Ankit.
In 2024, I had one of the worst injuries in my career. But what surprised me about this injury wasn't the fact that it happened, but what happened after it. Ladies and gentlemen, well-esteemed panel of judges, contest chair, and my dear friends. In 2024, I was amidst one of the most competitive football matches of my life, just a few weeks before the semi-finals of the National Public Speaking Championship here in India. Amidst this football match, what ended up happening is with the motivation I had to score 3 goals, I went a little bit too far and ended up injuring my lower left rib. Because of this injury, I was told by the doctors that I would not be able to speak too loud, lift my left arm past this height, or even breathe too heavily. This moment was heartbreaking for me because it destroyed all hopes I had for my upcoming contest. But see, I was not taking no for an answer. I remember a few days later, getting up out of my bed in my dark room, going over to my table, and I started writing a speech which I believed I would never give, but a speech that ended up letting me win and qualify for the finals of the National Public Speaking Championship. What this taught me is that sometimes challenges will come your way in life, but sometimes these challenges are just fuel to your fire that are disguised. Ladies and gentlemen, so the next time a challenge comes your way, don't be desperate, don't be sad. Take it as motivation, if you may, and use it as a reason to come back better, stronger, and win harder. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, speaker number 2. Timer 1, Kabir, please display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, please turn on the on-screen stopwatch and report the time taken by Ankit to Chief Judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display the red virtual screen. Zoom master, please move contestant number 3, Hiruki Kalasooriya, from the breakout room to the main room.
Contestant is here.
Thank you. Waiting for the 1 minute silence here. Thank you, timer. Chief Judge, shall we proceed with the contest?
Yes, you may.
Contestant number 3, Hiruki Kalasooriya. Are you able to see the timer?
Yes, I can see the timer. Am I audible and visible?
Please move to your seating position first.
Am I audible
Please
and
repeat
visible?
after. Yes, you are. Please repeat after me. I'm happy to be a contestant here today.
I am happy to be a contestant here today.
Chief Judge, could you confirm the audibility and visibility of the speaker?
She's audible. I just have one piece of suggestion to the contestant that if you are moving forward, just be aware of the virtual background limits, because at the moment you are at the maximum. If you come closer, it's going to chip off your visibility. Okay, so just be careful of it. Right? Otherwise, you are visible and audible.
Thank
Go ahead, contest master.
you, Chief Judge. Hiruki Kalasooriya. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Hiruki Kalasooriya. Over to you, speaker.
Raise your hands if you have ever failed at doing something in your life. I'm sure every one of you have been in that very situation, whether it be a class test, an audition, or even just feeling like you failed someone close to you. We have all been there. That very situation was what I was in last year. Last year, we had our band auditions, something I was ecstatic to join. I had spent weeks upon weeks training, practicing my singing, every line, until I finally thought I had perfected it. I strut into the audition, confident and ready. I stand in front of the teacher. My voice wavered at the first few lines. I took a deep breath and gave away my audition. I remember walking out feeling happy. But then the next day, the big day, did I get in? I didn't. I trained for this for so long, but I didn't make it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you would have thought that maybe this year I wouldn't try, but I had taken that failure. I had made it my fuel. This year, I'm proud to say that I joined my school's band audition. I stood proudly where I once did last year. I sang my audition. And, believe it or not, I had ascended to the next round. I had taken that very spark of motivation that had been diminished by my first audition, and I had turned it into something more powerful. So can you. Don't wait for the moment. Take your opportunity and make it your fuel. Curtis Chow.
Thank you, speaker number 3. Now, Timers. Timer 1, 1 minute silence, and timer 2, on-screen stopwatch, and please report the time to the Chief Judge. Zoom after Sajjad, please move contestant number 4, Dana Elizabeth, from the breakout room to the main room, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, timer. Chief Judge, maybe.
Yes, you may proceed.
Dana Elizabeth, are you able to see the timer?
Yes.
Are you in your staging position?
Yes.
Please repeat after me. I'm very happy to be a contestant in this contest today.
I am very happy to be a contestant in this contest today.
Chief Judge, is she audible and visible?
Yes, she is. You may proceed.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Now please pay attention to the topic contested. Dana Elizabeth. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Dana Elizabeth. Over to you, Dana.
Warm regards to everyone present here, respected judges, parents, and my fellow audience. I was 12 years old. I was waiting for my exam results. I was very happy. I went to school and the teacher began announcing. Neela, she got 19 out of 20. And then came my name. When teacher announced, I had failed. I was crying. I had no words. I didn't know what to do. I was sad. I felt like failure had let me down. There was no way to success. And I felt like failure had let me down. I couldn't do anything. Every day, I was sad just because I failed once. But then one day, when I was very sad and sitting and wondering about the times, my father came up to me and asked, Dana, why are you sad? You failed. But you need to remember that failure fuels you. And I asked him, what do you mean? He told me a story about Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders was fired at 65, rejected 1,000 times. He had failed a lot. But that is what fueled him to his success. And now his company, KFC, is a successful brand. From this, I learned that failure isn't a stop. It is your journey. It fuels you. It's like a car. It's like the petrol for your car. So thank you. And I hope you have a nice day ahead.
Thank you, contestant. Timer 1 and timer 2, please follow the previous instructions. I request the Zoom master to move contestant number 5, Shalini Thani Kaivalam, to the main room. Thank you. Timer, Chief Judge, may we proceed?
Yes, Contest Master, you may proceed.
Shalini is here. She has to turn on the video.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Contestant number 5, Shalini Hani Kaivelan. Are you able to see the timer?
Yes, I am.
Please move to your speaking position.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. I am very happy to be a contestant here.
I am very happy to be a contestant here.
Chief Judge, can you confirm if she is audible and visible?
She's audible. May I request the contestant if you can just put the camera a little bit down? If you're using your hand,
Yes,
just
of
we cannot
course.
see, just a little bit down. That
Does
should
this
be
work?
fine. Go ahead. Over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Contestant number 5, please pay attention to the topic. Shalini Thani Kaivelan. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Shalini Thani Kaivelan. Over to you, Shalini.
We've always said that failure is a part of this process in reaching success. And this couldn't be truer for me. Good evening, respected Toastmasters, fellow gavels, and dear guests. Failure to me has always been something to be fearful of, something to think of as, oh my god, that's the end of the world. If I fail, that's it. There's nothing else for me. Once you fail, there's no way to go back up. But that changed. So when I first started coming to Gava's club, I used to be very scared of public speaking. Of course I was. So I never tried table topics simply because of the fear that I would fail, that I would go up on stage and I would just freeze, that I wouldn't be able to speak, that people would judge me, would think that I was not worth something, that I wasn't a capable speaker. And that to me was a failure. And I simply could not bring myself to step up on stage and face that failure until my mom pushed me. One meeting, she was sitting right next to me and she said, Shalini, it's been 4 sessions. You still haven't gone on stage. Come on, give it a try, just once. And after back and forth, I was able to push myself to go on stage. And sure, I did freeze. I spoke for 20 seconds and I couldn't no more. So I ran off the stage. But every single time I went on stage after that, I got better and better and even better. Until right now, I'm standing before you all today speaking in a table topics contest. Is that not insane? From 3 years ago, when I was barely able to go on stage, to now speaking in front of you all with confidence. Because I know, even if I fail once, it's just a way for me to move forward, for me to become better, to realize my mistakes, and work on them the next time. So, my friends, I took that failure and made it my fuel to become a better speaker. And I encourage you all to do the very same. Thank you. Over to the contest master.
Thank you. Contestant number 5, timer 1, timer 2, please begin. Timer number 2, please send the timing report to the Chief Judge. And zoom after, please move contestant number 6 to the main. Thank you, timer. I do not yet see contestant number 6 in the main room. Yes, I do now. Contestant number 6, please, can they be pinned? Contestant number 6, can you see the timer?
Yes, I can see the time.
Please move to your speaking position. Please repeat after me. I'm very happy to be a part of this contest today.
I'm very happy to be a part of this contest today.
Chief Judge, can you please confirm if the speaker is audible and visible?
Contestant is audible and visible. Contestant, is that the max position you can go behind, or because if you want to see your hands, you need to put the camera a little bit down. Fantastic. Over to you, contest master.
This is fine.
Contestant number 6, please listen to the topic carefully. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. I'm sorry. Asher Shams. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Asher Shams. Over to you, Asher.
Good afternoon, contest master, chief judge, and most importantly, my fellow Gabriels. I'll be presenting about when failure becomes a fuel. Last year, I actually enrolled for a football competition, and I actually managed to get selected. There were 11 people, me and some of the people there were my friends, and some weren't. My team went up against one of the strongest teams on the first round. Sadly, we lost. We lost 3-2. Barely edging, the other team barely edged us out, but still, we had a great run. So by this year, I got selected again. We realized we were going to play the same team. So this time, our team huddled up with confidence and failure as our fuel. We decided that we could not lose today. We all tried our best, at best and our best. And in the end, the final outcome was 3-3. It was my penalty. If I score this, we could win. But if we didn't, it keep on going. Sadly, I missed the penalty. But I didn't get sad. I knew we still had one more chance. So with dignity and pride, we managed to play for 10 more minutes. And finally, at the last minutes of the game, I managed to score, making it 4-3. Right after I scored, I heard the final whistle. And that's my story about how failure became my fuel. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 6. Timer 1, timer 2, please resume. Timer 2, please send the timing report to the chief judge. Zoom after, please move contestant number 7 to the main room. Cue timer. Contestant number 7, can you see the timer?
Check with the CJ if we are ready to go ahead.
Okay. Is this your speaking position?
Yes, ma'am.
Please repeat after me. I am very happy to be a part of this contest today.
I'm very happy to be the part of this contest today.
Chief Judge, is she audible and visible?
Pardon?
Contest Master, she's visible. Can I request the contestant to once again repeat that phrase? I'm hearing an echo, or is it coming from Contest Master? Contestant, can you repeat that phrase once again?
I'm very happy to
Please repeat.
I'm very happy to be the part of this contest today.
Okay, she's audible. Over to you, Contest Master. Proceed.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Please listen to the topic carefully. Ridhima Agarwal. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Topic: when failure becomes your fuel. Ridhima Agarwal. Over to you, Ridhima.
Failure is not losing, but a part of success. An anonymous quote which touched my heart here. Well said. Failure defines whether you are successful, and that's the reality. When you try to work hard, put your efforts and your heart and soul in the work you do, you tend to achieve more. But if you don't put any efforts and sit down, relaxed, and think, I would win easily, that's not worth it. Let us try to put some efforts in whatever you're doing to get successful. And sometimes the situation becomes when you try really, really hard, but still fail. Well, that's not failing, that's succeeding. Failure is a sign which tells you that you are succeeding in your life. Don't ignore it. Let me tell you a story when I ignored it. It was in class 6. I was an average student, but my classmates were way intelligent than me, and I never thought of that. But after the first midterms, the results came out, and it proved that I was not capable. I was failing at more than 3 subjects. I was totally heartbroken. But my heart kept on saying, try, just one more time. And that day, I realized there's nothing that can defeat me if I try my best. I put all my hard work. My nights became my days, and the efforts were endless. I mastered different chapters, cleared many doubts, and at last, when the examinations came, I gave it with all my concentration and all the hard work I have been doing from past time. And you won't believe, I craved for good marks, but my hard work gave me section topper. So, whenever you fail, don't think that you might lose. Always try to improve your mistakes and do your best. That's all about it. Over to the contest master.
Thank you, contestant number 7. I request timer 1 Kabir to display silence. This will last for 5 minutes. Timer 2, Tashi, please turn on the on-screen stopwatch and send the timer's report to the chief judge. At the end of 5 minutes, both timers still display the red virtual screen. Chief judge, would you like to move to the breakout room along with the tally counters?
Contest Master, not at this moment. I'll let you know if it's required. But you can prepare the breakout room if it's needed. Then later I can move. But now, no need.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Shall we distribute the participation certificates to the contestants and role players?
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Contest chair, it is being displayed. You can read out, please.
Ma'am, I'm not able to see that main screen where you're displaying the certificate.
1 minute. Are you able to
I'm
see?
unable to see it.
You are able to
I'm
see, right?
unable to see it.
Okay, it is the
Ma'am, we
contest
are
master who has got to read it, not contest chair, Jihan. Contest master, please read the certificates. I'm displaying. You are looking down. Yeah.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can only see few black squares on the white, the folder.
Are you not able to see?
No, ma'am. The PPT hasn't opened yet on my side. I'm only able to see few black squares and the folder.
Okay, I'll open again. I'll open again. Yeah. Are you able to see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
Now we shall begin with the distribution of the participation certificate. Certificate of participation presented to Adita Gokul at the table topic speech contest group 1. Certificate
can
of
just read the name.
participation Ankit Puthukudi. Hiruki Kalasooriya. Dana Elizabeth.
Dana.
Shalini Sani Kaivelan. Asher Sham. Ridhima Agarwal.
Thank you, everybody, for your participation. You all performed wonderfully well. Now we move on to the role player certificate. Can you please read?
Certificate of appreciation presented to Aliza Philo Joseph as a Sergeant at Arms.
Yes.
Shukya Shankar as the Sergeant at Arms. Sai Sanjit Hari Charan as the Zoom Master. Surya Shankar as a timer. Savir Singhal as a timer. Tashi Singh as timer. Ashish Bal as contest master. Jihan Shah as the contest chair.
Okay. For the time being, we'll share only this much. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Simon. Girija, may I ask the participants to share their experiences on today's session? For the time
The
being.
time is up, so you can check with the chief judge if they need more time. 5 minutes are done, so will we take a little more time?
Counselor and contest master, I suggest we move to the next contest.
Okay.
That's fine.
Ashish, you can hand it over to contest chair, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Congratulations to all of our contestants for performing so well. The team of timers, zoom masters, and tally counters for working with precision and promptness, and a salute to the judging team for their diligence. Thank everyone for being a wonderful audience. Thank you for this opportunity to be the contest master at the 2025 Table Topic Contest of Group 1 of the Global Youth Gravel Clubs Consortium, Beyond Borders. I hand over the podium to the contest chair, Cavalier Jihan Shah. Over to you, Jihan.
Thank you for this marvelous manner of conducting the contest, Ashish Bal. What a fantastic flow of spontaneous thoughts and feelings. I'm sure many of you, like me, were just swept away with the current. While we could afford that luxury, our team of judges were looking and listening intently and fervently to make note of content value, language dynamics, voice modulation, and body language. Thank God for such a rooted guidance. We are grateful to the chief judge and the committed team of judges, tally counters, and timers for devoting a Saturday noon and making this process smooth and the experience so memorable for all of us. The results of this contest and the observations will be shared at the end. Now we move on to the International Speech Contest. I wish you all an enriching experience. I am grateful to Global Youth Gavel Clubs Consortium Beyond Borders for giving me this platform. I hand over the podium to Cavalier Zuha Fatima, who will lead the international speech competition. Marcel Proust, a famous French writer, once said, "The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes." Zuha Fatima has cultivated two hobbies, reading and traveling, that give her those new eyes, renew her vision, and reframe her perspectives. No wonder contest chair Cavalier Zuha Fatima loves debating, where she gets to share and receive new insights often. Over to you, Zuha.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction, Cavalier Jihan Shah. A hearty welcome to our Chief Judge, Distinguished Toastmaster Vinosh Thomas, his team of judges and tally counters, Toastmasters, Cavaliers, and dear guests. I, Zuha Fatima, am excited and exhilarated to be your contest chair for the International Speech Contest. We have briefed all the contestants on the rules and regulations of this contest. The contestants are also eligible to participate in this competition. The contestants are also aware of their order of participation. Dale Carnegie once said, "There are usually three speeches which you actually give. The one you practiced, the one you actually gave, and the one you wish you had given." And that, my friends, is what makes a prepared speech contest so exciting. Tonight, our speakers have practiced and polished their words. But once they step up on this virtual stage, the magic begins to flow. Today, we will not just be witnessing their preparation, but their passions, presence, and practice come alive. The speaking order are as follows. Contestant 1, Ankit Puthukudi. Contestant 2, Kashvi Agrawal. Contestant 3, Saksham Tibrewal. Contestant 4, Thanishka Kesavan. Contestant 5, Nithisha R Pedolla. Contestant 6, Dana Elizabeth. Contestant 7, Mary Fernando. All the contestants have been briefed regarding their speech timings and the sequence of participation. In order to allow the judges to mark their ballots, we will be having 1 minute of silence after each speech, and when the last speech is over, we will be having 5 minutes of silence for the judges to finally mark their calibration. To conduct the contest, we have the contest master Agnindranu Ghosh. Cavalier Agnindrani Ghosh is the kind of young star who walks into the room and rewrites the whole script. When she's not busy petting every friendly dog in a 5 kilometer radius, she throws herself, quite literally, into kickboxing and Muay Thai, where she has bagged multiple gold medals with the ease of someone collecting bookmarks. And if that wasn't impressive enough, she was also judged the evaluation contest champion Group J in July 2025. Proof that her mind is just as sharp as a roundhouse clock. Agnindrani shows up with creativity, commitment, and a calm confidence that makes her unstoppable, incomparable, and wonderfully multi talented. Over to you, Cavalier Agnindrani Ghosh.
Greetings, everyone. Competition teaches you the value of hard work and dedication, said Kobe Bryant, the great basketball player. Contestants, you are all here because it took great efforts to finalize a topic, script the draft, edited multiple times, and fine tuned your presentation techniques. Cut through the competition at club level, practiced, and practiced. Today, you are here to perform. Kudos to you. You all must be eagerly waiting for it to begin. Audiences, now fasten your seatbelts and be ready to zoom along with the speakers to the vibrant world of memories, imagination, anticipation, perceptions, dreams, and aspirations. I request Zoom Master to spotlight contestant number 1, Ankit Puthukudi. Zoom Master, can you please spotlight contestant 1, Ankit Puthukudi? Gavlia Ankit, are you at a speaking position?
Yes.
Can you repeat after me? I am happy to be a contestant today.
I am happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you, contestant Ankit. You are visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tashvi, are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. Ankit Puthukudi, a dark room and glasses. A dark room and glasses. Ankit Puthukudi. Over to you.
What if I gave my entire speech like this? See, there would be two main issues with that. The first one is the contest chair will probably kick me out of the meeting. And the second is I can't really see all of you. Because the truth is, it's hard to see the light if you're wearing the wrong set of glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, contest chair, well-esteemed panel of judges, and of course, my dear friends, a good day to every single one of you. I learned this lesson in 2024, the hard way. Because in 2024, just a few weeks before the National Public Speaking Championship, I was amidst one of the most competitive football matches of my life. The score, 2-2. I had already scored 2 goals and I was determined to score another. And the perfect opportunity came when a teammate of mine passed me the ball. I remember I received it and ran forward. 3 defenders stood between me and my goal. I dribbled past the first 2. 1 defender stood between me and my goal. I had it in my head. I was going to do a step over to the right. I was going to take the ball to the left, and then I would shoot. Bottom left corner. Goal. And that's exactly what I did. I stepped over to the right. I took the ball to the left, but just as I was about to shoot, the defender jumped to his right, his elbow out, and it hit me right here. Snap. I was on the floor. For the next 2 minutes, what to me felt like an hour, I couldn't breathe. The next thing I remember, I woke up in the doctor's office. The doctor looked at me and he said, Ankit, your lower left ribs are severely injured. And for the next few months, you won't be able to lift your left arm too high, breathe too heavily, or even speak too loud. Those words destroyed my hopes of ever winning my upcoming contest. I remember going home that evening, heartbroken. I lay in my dark room staring at the roof because I believed that I was stuck in the darkness. Have you ever had a moment like this? A moment of despair, sadness, heartbreak, a moment where you felt like you were stuck in the darkness and couldn't see the light? I was like this for many days. Until eventually, my mother came into my room, noticing something was wrong. She walked in and she asked me, Ankit, what's wrong? When she didn't get an answer, my loving mother stood up and left. But just before she did, she told me a quote she'd heard. It went, 10% of life is what happens to you. 90% is how you see it. 10% of life is what happens to you. 90% is how you see it. At first, I rolled my eyes to this quote, but I couldn't get it out of my head. Until eventually, I stood up, walked over to my table, turned on the lights, and started writing. Writing a speech that back then I thought I would never give. But the hope that somewhere, at some time, I would give it.
Sorry for disturbing your meeting, but I was actually saying that nigger is very bad.
Can I proceed?
Yeah.
Yes, you may proceed.
Okay. But the hope that somewhere, at some time, I would give it kept me from stopping. At that moment in time, I felt as if I had taken off a pair of glasses. The glasses of perspective which kept me from believing that there was ever going to be hope. But the most surprising part of the story isn't the fact that I wrote that speech. It's not the fact that I gave that speech, and it's not even the fact that I went on to qualify for the next round. It's the fact that all of that happened not because my situation changed, my ribs never healed, but because my perspective did. Why am I saying all of this? The truth is, life will constantly put you and put me in countless dark rooms. They may come in the form of heartbreak, sadness, challenges, or even an elbow to your rib. But what matters is that you understand the solution lies not in laying and grieving, but instead in changing your perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, contest chair, Toastmasters, and of course, my fellow sunglass lovers. The next time life puts you in a dark room, remember, 10% of life is what happens to you. 90% is how you see it. So, can't see the light if you're wearing the wrong set of glasses. Take them off. Change your perspective. Because if you do, you'll realize that the world doesn't change when you complain about the darkness. It changes when you stand up walk over and turn on the lights. Contest chair.
Thank you. Contestant 1, Ankit. Timer 1, Kabir. Please display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, Tajvi. Please start the online timer and send the time taken by Ankit to the chief judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red. Thank you. Chief Judge, shall we resume the contest?
Yes, contest master, you may proceed.
Thank you, Chief Judge. I request Zoom Master to spotlight contestant 2, Kashvi Agrawal. Thank you. Gavner Kashvi, are you at a speaking position so that we can check a video? Thank you. Can you please repeat after me? I am happy to be a contestant today.
I am happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you. Contestant Kashvi, you are visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tajvi, are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. Kashvi Agrawal, the timeless teacher. The timeless teacher, Kashvi Agrawal. Over to you.
Respected Toastmasters, fellow gaveliers, and esteemed guests. Picture this: the day of your final exams. You're sitting in the examination hall with your pen ready and your heart racing. You have studied diligently for the exams, but suddenly a doubt creeps in. What if I forget everything? And you lose your confidence. Now, imagine another scene from the history. A mighty warrior named Arjuna, standing on a vast battlefield, trembling with doubt and fear. Not about an exam, but about fighting a war. Perplexed by the moral dilemma of choosing dharma over killing his own relatives, Arjuna gave up in the middle of the battlefield, tossed his weapons to the ground. That is when his charioteer, Krishna, offered him words of wisdom that transcend time and circumstance. That eternally relevant conversation became one of the greatest philosophical dialogues in human history, the Bhagavad Gita. Though spoken over 5,000 years ago, the Gita is not just a religious scripture, it is a guide to right living. For students like us who are constantly navigating studies, competitions, and self discovery, it is a timeless mentor offering clarity and strength. Today, I will be presenting before you a few pearls of wisdom from this ocean of vast knowledge, which could be of immense benefit to us students if we apply them in our lives. Lesson 1: Perform your duty not for reward but for excellence. The Gita states in chapter 2, Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. This is perhaps the most quoted verse from the Gita. This means perform your duty without attachment to the results. Friends, our duty is to do what we need to do. The results may or may not happen, and that is not our lookout. As students, we often worry about ranks, grades, etc. But think about it.
If we put all our energy into worrying about results, how can we concentrate on doing our best? When I first heard this verse, it changed how I approached my exams. I began to study for understanding, not merely for marks, and surprisingly, my performance improved because my mind was calmer and my focus sharper. Lesson 2: Master your mind or it will master you. Krishna explains in chapter 6, verse 6: For one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy. In the modern world, our battlefield is often filled with distractions: social media, peer pressure, and constant comparison. This verse reminds us that our real challenge is not external but internal. Our mind is like a wild horse, powerful but restless. If we learn to guide it, it takes us to success. But if we let it run free, it can throw us off track. Even a few minutes of daily reflection, such as reading, meditation, or deep breathing exercises, can calm the mind and sharpen concentration. Thus, for us students, disciplining the mind is the first step towards true success. Lesson 3: Face challenges with courage and determination. At the start of the war, Arjuna panics, turns back to Krishna, and says, "Oh Madhav, how can I attack my own flesh and blood? How can winning this war be a success or ever bring us happiness?" But Krishna inspires him by telling, "Stand up and fight." Not because violence is the only answer, but because running away from duty is not. And right now, Arjuna, your duty is to fight for dharma. As students, our struggles may be different. Competitive exams, project submissions, stage fear, or even anxiety to prove our worth to parents, friends, and society. But the principle remains the same: face them with strength and dignity. Lesson 4: Stay balanced in success and failure. Krishna defines true wisdom in chapter 2, verse 48. Perform your duty, remaining equal in success and failure. In this verse, Krishna declares Samatvam yoga chayate, that is, equanimity is yoga. In life, outcomes will always vary. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we stumble. The Gita teaches us to accept both with humility. As our former president, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan once said, "To act right and to remain serene under all circumstances is the secret of peace." Dear friends, the battlefield of Kurukshetra may be long gone, but the conflict within us remains. Life as a student is filled with uncertainties, distractions, and decisions that can seem overwhelming. When we apply Krishna's timeless counsel, focusing on duty, positive thinking, resilience, and self discipline, we discover that success is not just about winning outside, but mastering ourselves within. My closing note is we are really fortunate to live in the times when, with just a click of a button, we can have access to such treasure troves of worldly wisdom. I sincerely appeal to everyone to take full advantage of this and embrace these lessons to be able to take right decisions and achieve your goals. Thank you, and over to you, Contest Master.
Thank you, Gavle Tajvi. Timer 1, Kabir, please display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, Tajvi, please start the online timer and send the time taken by Kashvi to the Chief Judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red. Chief Judge, shall we resume the contest?
Yes, contest master. You may proceed.
Thank you, Chief Judge. I request Zoom Master to spotlight contestant 3, Saksham Tibrawal. Galya Saksham Tibrawal, are you at a speaking position so we can check a video?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. I am happy to be a contestant today.
I am happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you. Contestant Saksham, you are visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tashi, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Saksham Tibrawal.
Contest.
Unfolding Saksham.
Contest master.
Unfolding.
Sorry for interrupting. Contestant, is this the best lighting that you can have? As you come closer to the laptop, there is good lighting. But as you go to the back, there's blurring and it's not visible.
True.
So is it fine now?
No. I think you
Better
can
than what
come a
it was,
little
but
closer.
yeah, if you come closer to the laptop, it's much better. As you go to the back, yeah.
Is it fine, sir?
This is
If
better.
this is the best, then we keep with what you have. So don't worry
But
about it.
don't come closer because then your head will be cut off. Wherever you are is the right place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, contestant. Go ahead. Over to you, contest master.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Saksham Tibrawal. Unfolding Saksham. Unfolding Saksham. Saksham Tibrawal. Over to you.
Do you know what the sweetest sound in the world is? Dale Carnegie once said, "It's your own name." Toastmasters, fellow Cavaliers, and dear guests, as you have just heard, my name is Saksham, and I truly believe in possible. I'm not sure what my parents were thinking when they gave me this name, Saksham. Maybe they thought I'd grow up to become skilled and capable. And well, here I am, still learning, still growing, slowly moving towards expertise. I was born in 2012 in the city of Nawabs, Lucknow. You know, I was always destined to be special, as the hospital where I was born actually shut down right after my birth. As if they had done a miracle on this earth. When I was born, someone else was already getting all the love from my parents, my elder sibling. At first, I thought having an elder sibling was a blessing, but soon I learned an important life lesson that there are no free lunches in this world, because now I had to follow every single order of, well, you know who. My first encounter with the word strawberry wasn't about eating it, but it was my first school strawberry kids. At first, my school days were full of tears and tantrums, but eventually I learned to sit, eat, study, and socialize. Even today, I am grateful to that school as it taught me not just how to study, but how to live. When I reached second grade, I started thinking, why do I even need to go to school? Can't I just learn from home? Well, a few months later, the world decided to grant my wish. The COVID pandemic came. At first, I thought, yes, no uniforms, no buses, no early mornings. But soon, I realized how much I missed my teachers, my friends, and the real classroom fun. That's when I learned that going to school is not a burden, it's a privilege. But even these online classes gave something valuable to me, a spark. Online classes introduced me to coding and robotics, and soon creating and developing things became one of my biggest passions. Now, let me tell you how a failure turned into success in my life. When I was in sixth grade, my school had organized an inter-branch mathematics competition. It had two rounds, the puzzle round and the arithmetic round. I lost in both. Yes, you heard it right, both. But I didn't give up. The next year, I participated in the India International Mathematics Competition. This time, I gave it my best. The results were to be announced on the 30th of July. Now, that day, 30th of July, felt like a dream because the boy who once lost both the rounds at school had now stood first in an international competition. That's when I learned that failures aren't the end of the story. They are just the first draft of success. The same year, some of my classmates and I co-organized a domestic robotics tournament called the RoboCon 2024. I wanted to be the major host and commentator, but the teacher stated that I wasn't excellent at public speaking and would have to become the math scorer. That day, I realized the importance of public speaking in one's life and resolved to overcome my stage fright. When I watched my brother, who was my complete opposite, the amount of anxiety in my heart was equal to his comfort on the stage. I questioned him, "Brother, how are you so comfortable on stage? And if somebody calls you unprepared, then also you are able to interact with him so nicely." Then he told me that the reason for him being so comfortable with the platform was the English communication classes in my city. Then he showed me the Facebook page where I started to see its meetings, live streams, and eventually I became a member of these wonderful classes. And you know what happened next? A few months ago, several of my friends were praising me for dramatically improving my speaking skills. I just smiled and went away. These past 13 years have been a wonderful learning journey for me. They have taught me to embrace both the ups and downs of life. They have taught me that setbacks don't define you. Your comeback does. They have taught me the importance of respecting the stage in shaping one's character and abilities. And most importantly, they have taught me to never give up. Because great things don't happen instantly. They take patience, effort, and time. So if you ever face failure, just remember, success is not about never falling. It's about rising stronger every single time. That's all about it.
Thank you, contestant. Thank you, contestant 3, Saksham. Now, I now request timer 1, Kabir, to display the 1 minute silence. And timer 2, Tashvi, please start the online timer and send the time taken by Saksham to the chief judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red. Thank you, timers. Chief Judge, shall we resume the contest?
Contest Master, I would request the timer 1 and timer 2 to join me in a breakout room quickly. Just give us 2 minutes. Timer
Sure,
1
Chief
and
Judge.
timer 2, please join me to the breakout room 1.
Tanishka, you may wait for a single minute, okay? For a minute, yeah. Let them come back and then we can continue. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Wait, where are you? You didn't go to the this room?
ma'am, there was a technical issue. I mistakenly got removed from the meeting. Can you add me again?
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Are you in the meeting now? Okay. Yeah, we have to take you to the breakout room, right? Okay. In which name have you joined? Can you put up your hands? Then I'll be able to move you fast, perhaps. In some other name, Zoom user,
Ma'am,
what is
just
it?
give me a one. Can you just give me 1 second to rename?
Yeah, unless you rename, I cannot find you out. Yeah.
Ma'am, she's spotlighted. You can.
Yeah, okay. No, from here I cannot. Unless she rename herself, I cannot. Can you please rename yourself?
Ma'am, it's her name. Sorry. Yeah, she renamed herself.
Timer 2. If she renames herself only, I'll be able to move her. Rename Tashi. Again, she's not here. Does she have joined? No.
No, ma'am, it didn't show me the.
Okay, what name are you in? You tell me that.
Ma'am, can you just give me a second?
Yeah.
Can you add me?
Yeah, I'll just see. Timer.
Right. Contest master, now we should be fine. Can I ask timer 2?
Yeah, she just
to
now
please
joined
switch on?
because she was thrown out of the
There's
Zoom
some.
system. Yeah, she's just now
I hope.
joined. Yes.
Fantastic. Timer 1, timer 2, can you just give me a thumbs up on screen quickly just to see everything is fine? All right. Timer 2. All right. Good. Over to you, contest master.
Okay.
Thank you, Chief Judge. I request Zoom Master to spotlight contestant 4, Tanishka Kesavan. Gavlet Tanishka Kesavan, are you at a speaking position so that we can check your video?
Yes.
Can it be speak a little bit loudly?
Yes.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. I am happy to be a contestant today.
I am happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you, contestant Tanishka. You are visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tashi, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, timers. Tanishka Kesavan. Food and its relation to relationships. Food and its relation to relationships. Tanishka Kesavan. Over to you.
The way to the heart is through the stomach. Yes, you got me right. The way to the heart is through the stomach. My dad often says this when we have a meal together. I thought he just said this to get another serve. But now I realize he was secretly teaching me about love, one plate at a time. My dear guests, my fellow Cavaliers, respected judges, I am Tanishka, and today I will be sharing my yummy adventures with you. What is food? We often think of food as something we eat to survive, right? But what if I tell you it is something that can help us to heal, connect, and express love? Express love? Yes. Have you ever felt love when your mother packs your lunch, when you share snacks with your friends, or even when your mom makes your grandma's authentic recipe? It's all a symbol of love through food. The study of physiology and behavior says that your favorite food can help you in improving your mood. Well, that is proved in my case. One day, when I was upset when I was back from school, my dad took me to my favorite cafe and bought me my favorite chocolate fudge cake, thinking that I would open up. I did. It was not about the cake, but the love and support that helped me to open up. My dad was not with us for a year, but he used to visit us every Friday and he used to be on work from home. The work from home schedule was so tightly packed, he couldn't even take a minute off. Well, even in those high scheduled work from homes, he took time off just to take me to my favorite restaurants. We enjoyed the meals, we shared memories because we created them. The research says that when you share meals like this, the parent-child bond gets way closer, and families who eat together tend to feel more happier and satisfied with their lives. I am a gravitarian. I'm proud to say I'm a gravitarian. A gravitarian? What's that? Well, a person who does not like the meat pieces but the substance with it. That's me. I do not like the chicken pieces, but I love the rice. So whenever we have chicken biryani, my dad takes the meat, chicken pieces and I take the biryani. When you share meals like this, your body produces the bonding hormone known as oxytocin. Even at school, I love sharing my meals with my friends. I mean, the food tastes much, much, much better when I have it with them. So, the 2014 Oxford University study shows that people who share more meals tend to feel more happier and satisfied with life. No wonder I want to live the longest on earth. Moving from place to place, I just didn't change my address. I expanded my palate. In Bangalore, I sit with the spicy warmth of Bisibele bar. In Pune, the tangy crunch of Bakarwadi. In Chennai, the thin, crispy masala dosa. And in Kochi, God's own country, appam with web stew bought from a tattukada tastes like heaven. The risk says that a food of a specific place can significantly shape the perception of a destination and influence tourist motivation. Me and my brother have a knack for creating our own culinary masterpieces, like fries dipped in soft drinks, rasam poured over everything, or even sambar with chocolates. Well, on the other hand, my dad, who faces food neophobia, which is a reluctance to try unfamiliar foods, for which we were first worried that thinking that nobody here likes our masterpieces. But now we understand it's okay. Yes, we get to have our own masterpieces. We get to have the entire thing. Well, newly added to our menu is a sweet choco idli. The true foodies will find the true taste. There is one unspoken rule in our house, which is unbreakable. The bigger piece is up for grabs. To maintain peace at home, my mom became master of precision, slicing every single thing into two exact halves. Well, so our family mealtime is a mix of sibling rivalry and a very good sense of humor. Tell you something. Your favorite cartoons can influence on what you want to eat. Well, yes, for example, Chutta Bheem. The super are his golden sweet laddus. Little Krishna steals butter. Doesn't look cute. That's why it's on TV. I thought that is cute and I tried doing that at home. The next day's breakfast was bread without butter. The bread tasted so bitter without the salted butter. Well, not just Indian cartoons, but also international cartoons like Peppa Pig. We have Rebecca Rabbit who chops some carrots, making them seem very interesting. And Mr. Potato who says, fruits and vegetables keep us alive. Always remember to eat your five, which make the children choose more vegetables and fruits than other junkies. Well, on the other hand, we have Peppa who insists on spaghetti, which doesn't really fit into her those idly mornings. So, in conclusion, I forgot something. Speaking about spaghetti and vegetables, I remember my mom, who is an expert at sneaking all the yucky vegetables into the yummy masterpieces. Yes, imagine you're biting into a cheesy, crunchy pizza. It's the broccoli waiting just for you. Very annoying, right? And she started recreating every single thing at home. Her famous creation is her millets fried rice. I mean, I agree, it is healthy and it's tasty, but let's be real. It's not the authentic fried rice I dream about, served with tangy red ketchup. No, sit back. So she started putting all the Indian vegetables inside the yummy cheese parathas. So she recently did this. I had grated carrots sleeping inside my parathas. At the same time, we planned spontaneous food outings. We cooked together, we shared together. Cooking and sharing is one of the 5 love languages by Gary Chapman. In Indian households, mothers express their love through cooking elaborate meals for their loved ones. So, what did we learn today? Do you still say food is something that we eat just to survive? No, it's something that helps us to connect, heal, and express love. This is what I've learned. Relationships are like recipes. They need a little sweetness, a little spiciness, and a tiny, teeny bit of rare bitterness, like Karela in my chapati. So yeah, a bowl of ramen can come tension between two world leaders. Piece of cake can seal a $1 billion deal. And there are times when I've wondered if the country shared their masterpieces back then, would have the world wars taken place? I mean, I would have at least escaped from history class. So do you want relationships like mine? Here's my advice. Eat together, laugh together, and maybe just once in a while, let your sibling have the bigger piece. Thank you. Over to the contest master.
Thank you, contestant 4, Tanishka Keswan. I request timer 1, Kabir, to display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, Tashi, please start the online timer and send the time taken by Tanishka to Chief Judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red. Chief Judge, shall we resume the contest?
Yes, contest master, you may proceed.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Gavler Nithisha, are you at a speaking position so we can check your video?
Yes.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. I am happy to be a contestant today.
I am happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you, contestant Nithisha. You are visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tashi, are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, timers. Nithisha Reddy Pedolla. I see red. I see red. Nithisha Reddy Pedolla. Over to you.
One fine day, my English teacher walked into the classroom, not with a textbook, but with a color wheel. She said, colors are the language of our emotions, the shades we show in life. Green. That was envy. The feeling when your best friend magically understands math and you're still trying to find X. Blue. Calm. The serenity of a quiet evening. And red. She smiled knowingly. Red isn't the color of roses or romantic dinners. Red is the color of rage, frustration, and irritation. The heat rising in your chest. The fury feeling when autocorrect butchers your message and sends "I love homework" instead of "I loathe homework." Contest chair, Toastmasters, and all the colors out there. Lately, I realized I had been glowing red way more than any other color. Now you would think a student like me wouldn't have much to worry about. I have food to eat, clothes to wear, and an education to be grateful for. But despite all of this, something felt off. So let me walk you all through a day that's masala packed with red. So picture this. It all starts in the morning. I'm near the bus stop, bag packed, uniform neatly ironed. That's when my neighbor, Aunt Sharma, pops her head out and screams, "Hey, beta, heading to school?" Her voice was like a morning alarm clock I never wanted. So I glanced down my uniform and the heavy bag on my back and think, where else would I be going, Aunt Sharma? The moon? The other day, when my cycle had a punctured tire, she came and said, "Oh, beta, tire punctured." I wanted to scream, "No, Aunt Sharma, the other tire is swollen." But instead, I just mumble, "Yeah, tire punctured." So by the time I get to school, my patience is hanging by a thread. Then comes round two, the feedback session. I pour my soul into writing my English essay, thinking this is my best work yet. As I give it to my teacher, she scans it, nods, and hands it back with a polite smile. "Dear, you missed the quotes. Be careful." The quotes. Really? Will society collapse without these quotes? Oh, red. And finally, the ultimate trigger, dinner time. I sit down starving, ready to dig in. But just as I pick up my fork, my dad says, "Wait, beta, let me take a picture first." I freeze, fork in my hand, as he spends 15 minutes adjusting the lighting, the angle, and the garnish. And by the time he is done, the food is cold and my stomach growls louder than a lawnmower. I finally scream, "Dad, it's upma, not a supermodel." By the end of the day, I am drenched in red. Anger, frustration, and irritation. And just when I think I'm doomed to be permanently exasperated, my school hosts a guest speaker, Professor Danny. He steps onto the stage, holds up a white sheet of paper with a red dot in the center, and asks, "What do you see?" Amidst the cacophony, a kid screamed, "Sir, a big red dot." Everyone broke into laughter. The sir said, "Interesting, none of you mentioned the white space around." Silence filled the room. You see, it's easy for us to focus on the red, the negatives, the flaws, and the things that irritate us. But why do we ignore the good, the white space? He said, it takes courage to step back and see the bigger picture, the good, the beauty, and the kindness in little moments. And my friends, that single sentence struck me like a lightning bolt. I replayed my day that night. The bus stop, the essay, and the time I screamed at my father. I realized I had been staring at red dots all along, ignoring the good. So I was determined to make a change. The next day, when Aunt Sharma pops her head out and screams, "Hey beta, heading to school?" Instead of getting mad, I smile and say, "Yes, Auntie, thank you for checking on me." And to my surprise, she offers to fix my cycle that weekend. At school, when my teacher points out my mistakes again, instead of getting mad, I think at least she cares enough to correct me. And at home, when my dad takes another 15 minutes to photograph dinner, I just laugh and say, "Make sure to tag me on that post," because he has been so patient since childhood, and it's my turn to do the same. And just like that, friends, the world didn't seem so red anymore. Because you see, the truth is, life will always throw red dots at us. Tiny irritations, small frustrations, and unexpected delays. But what if instead of fixating on frustration, we learn to see the bigger picture? Slowly, the greens and the blues and a rainbow of possibilities start emerging. So the next time life makes you see red, I challenge you. Pause, take a step back, and look for the good. You might just discover the full rainbow and your pot of gold waiting for you. Contest chair.
Thank you, contestant 5. Timer 1, Kabir, please display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, Tashi, please start the online timer and send the time taken by Nithisha to the Chief Judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red.
Curiosity is
Thank you, timers. Chief Judge, shall we resume the contest?
Yes, you
Waiting
may
for
proceed.
contestant Dana
Can I?
Elizabeth to start a video. I've written to her.
it's
She
it's
hasn't
showing
responded.
that the video is disabled by the host. Hello, it's showing that my video is disabled by the host.
Okay. Just let me check. I have not
Now
disabled
it's
any.
okay. Now it's okay.
Now it's okay? Okay.
Gavlia Dana, are you at a speaking position so we can check your video?
Yes.
Can you please repeat after me? I'm happy to be a contestant today.
I am happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you. Contestant Dana, you are visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tashi, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you, timers. Dana Elizabeth, Finding Glitter. Finding Glitter, Dana Elizabeth. Over to you.
Thank you, contest chair. Curiosity is the spark that lights the fire of purpose. Warm regards to everyone present here, respected judges, parents, and my fellow dreamers. I was 10, sitting in my classroom. That day felt ordinary.
until my teacher's question shook me. Dana, what do you want to be when you grow up? The question seemed simple, but the answer wasn't that simple at all. My classmates were already bursting with answers. The girl beside me shouted, "Teacher, I want to be a doctor." The boy who always wore glasses declared, "I want to be an astronaut." The teacher's pet beamed, "I want to be an engineer." Each answer earned nods, smiles, and approval. But then came my turn. I stared down at my notebook. My fingers curled around my pen. I opened my mouth to speak, but the words wouldn't come out. So I just whispered, "Teacher, I don't know. I just don't know." My teacher smiled, checked the box, and moved on. But I didn't, because at that moment, I felt something flicker in me. Something bright, special, uncontainable. Something that didn't fit in a checkbox. I didn't want to pick a title just to fit in. I didn't know who I wanted to be. Because I was still figuring out who I was. And that route, that was not failure. It was a beginning. And that was my glitter. Not the kind of glitter that sparkles on clothes or comes in prepackaged boxes. The kind of glitter that lives inside us. The shimmer of our unique passions, our values, our voice. The kind that doesn't need applause to shine. But we live in a world that scripts our shine. Get good grades, land that high-paying job, climb the ladder, and retire rich. And tells us that this is the only way to success. But glitter, it doesn't follow scripts. It spills. It dances. It defies. And yet, that question echoes through our lives. What do you want to be? We are taught to answer with careers, titles, and roles, as if our lives are worth fit in a business card. What if we are reading the wrong map? What if it's not about careers at all? What if it's about discovering our sparkle? I went home that day and sat at the edge of my bed, staring at the wall. Not because I was tired, but because something inside me felt unsettled. My classmates' answers echoed through my head. Doctor, lawyer, engineer, astronaut. Is this what I'm supposed to become? The truth? None felt like me. Not because they were unworthy, but because they weren't my light. But when I thought about it, I started thinking about another question. What makes me feel alive? A storm of feelings, no words. I felt like I had failed even before I started the journey. But then it hit me. Maybe not knowing is the part of the journey. Maybe the answer isn't for one sentence. Maybe it's for a lifetime. And so I started searching for stories of late blooming light. I found Grandma Moses. She didn't pick up a paintbrush until she was 78. Folks call her too old, too late. But she painted anyway. And now her art hangs in walls of famous museums worldwide. Or Cornel Sanders, fired at 65, rejected 1,000 times. His recipe began from a roadside recipe and the unshakable belief in himself. These stories, they made me cry. Not because they were unworthy or not because they were sad, but because they were true. They showed me that glitter isn't always glamorous. Sometimes it's quiet, misunderstood, but it's always real and worth the fight. Finding your glitter isn't a destination, it's a journey inward. Not the best, but the true. Not about being successful, but about finding meaning. And that's when I saw it. My glitter wasn't a job, it was being myself. Remember this: your glitter isn't your likes, resume, or in your followers or grades. It's in being real, it's in being curious and kind. Shine anyway when it's dark, quiet, and unseen. Because the world doesn't need any more noise, it needs your light. Contest chair.
Thank you, contestant 6. Timer 1, Kabir, please display 1 minute silence. Timer 2, Tashi, please start the online timer and send the time taken by Dana to the chief judge via Zoom private chat. At the end of 1 minute, both timers please display red. Thank you, timers. Chief Judge, shall we resume the contest?
Yes, you may go ahead.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Gavin Mary, are you at a speaking position so that we can check your video?
One moment.
Please.
Yes.
Can you please have more lighting on your face?
This is the maximum lighting I have.
Okay. If you're speaking from there, it's fine, but when you're going back, it is becoming a little bit blackish.
Yeah, stand little, come little forward. Is this all right?
Yes. Thank you. Please repeat after me. I'm happy to be a contestant today.
I'm happy to be a contestant today.
Thank you. Contestant Mary, you're visible and audible. Timers Kabir and Tashi, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you, timers. Mary Shona Fernando. Why do we forget to dream? Why do we forget to dream? Mary Shona Fernando. Over to you.
Close your eyes for a moment and think. When was the last time you dared to dream without limits? Srini Birth once said, "You cannot reach the right destination by walking down the wrong path." So today, I'm here to remind you, follow your dreams even if the road to success may seem tough. Good afternoon, respected judges, contest chair, and my dear friends. Dreams are not just passing thoughts. They are the fire
in our hearts, the compass when the world feels directionless. Yet, in today's world where efficiency is everything, our lives often feel mapped out for us, marked and measured for every step, checkpoint by checkpoint. But what about the moors of imagination, the tall mountains of risk, and the sweet, uncharted pastures of possibility? Have you ever paused from your daily life to think, is this the life I've longed for? Why do we always settle for the familiar when the unknown might just hold the life we were meant to live, the life we were born to experience? Let me share with you a story, one very close to my heart. There was a girl who, from the time she was little, knew exactly what was expected of her. Her path was chosen before she could dream her own dreams. She would be a doctor. So she studied hard, smiled brightly, and walked the path laid out before her. But her smile never reached her eyes. Her heart was restless. But then one day she stopped. She stepped aside from the well-worn path and said, "This is not what I want. I don't want to be a doctor. I want something different." And with those words, she risked it all. She chose a road less traveled, interior design. She ignored the doubts, silenced the critiques, and pursued her passion with everything she had in her. And today, she stands tall, victorious, and most importantly, fulfilled. Not because she followed everyone's expectation, but because she followed her dreams, her passion. And that girl is my sister. Her story taught me something priceless. Dreams are the birthplace of courage. Without them, we may succeed, but we will never truly live. We will never truly be happy. But my sister is not alone. I too had passion, speaking. I even won a few competitions. But when exams drew nearer, my mother told me, "Now there's no more time for all this speaking and competitions. You have that big exam, no? You have to ace it." But I knew I couldn't let my passion fade away like that. So I decided to join the club contest anyway. And today, here I am speaking to you from the global semi-final stage, proving that nothing can fade your dreams unless you decide to chase them. So now, I ask you, what is your dream? What keeps you tugging at your heart? Close your eyes and picture this. Yourself years from now, living the life you only once dared to imagine. How does it feel? Oh, what joy, what pride, what peace does it bring to your heart? That picture is your true north. Don't let anyone steal it from you. Yes, the climb will be hard. Yes, you will stumble. And yes, there will be nights you feel giving up. But let me tell you this. The mountain peak is only reached by those who refused to stop climbing. Because dreams are not for the weak. They are for the bold. They demand persistence. They demand sacrifice. And in return, they give you a life worth living. So I tell you, my friends, never stop dreaming, never stop daring, and never stop doing. Dream, dare, do. And then one day, when you reach the top of your mountain, you will look back. Not at the failures, not at the struggles, not at the doubts, but at the dream that carried you there. And you will tell yourself, it was worth it. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you, contestant 7. Wasn't it an amazing experience? Let's have a round of applause for all speakers. Timer 1, Kabir, please display silence. Timer 2, Tashi, please start the online timer and send the time taken by Mary to the Chief Judge via Zoom private chat. Timers, now please clock 5 minutes so that the judges can consolidate the results. At the end of 5 minutes, both timers, please display red virtual screen. Chief Judge, do you wish to move to the breakout room with the tally counters?
Contest Master, not at this moment. I'll let you know if needed. You may proceed.
Oh. Thank you, Chief Judge. Now, we are happy to share certificates for the contestants and role players. Chief Judge, shall we continue to share the certificates of all participants and role players in the meantime?
I would request if you can give the silence period for us just to tabulate everything
Sure.
and then we move. Okay?
Sure.
Contest Master, you may proceed with the certificates to the participants.
Okay. Thank you, Chief Judge. So first you're giving out the participation certificates of the ISC contest participants. So the first certificate of participation is presented to contestant Ankit Puthukudi. Certificate of participation is now presented to Kashvi Agrawal. Certificate of participation to Saksham Tibrawal. Certificate of participation presented to Tanishka Kesavan. Certificate of participation presented to Nithisha R Pedolla. Certificate of participation presented to Dana Elizabeth. Certificate of participation presented to Mary Shiona Fernando. Now we are giving out the certificates of appreciation. Certificate of appreciation presented to Sai Sanjit Hariharan. Certificate of appreciation presented to Kabir Singhal. Certificate of appreciation presented to Tashi Singh. Certificate of appreciation presented to Agnandrani Ghosh. Certificate of appreciation presented to Zuha Fatima. Now, the contest is completed. Simon Sinek, the optimist author and ethnographer, says, healthy competition encourages growth. Destructive competition fosters fear. We today experienced a healthy competition, all due to Toastmasters and Gavel clubs. I am thankful for the opportunity to be the contest master at this amazing Group I contest. I hand over the podium to contest chair Gavalier Zuha Fatima.
Thank you for the crisp and clear manner in which you conducted the contest, Contest Master Agni. I have got the results in my hand, but before we announce the result, I request our Chief Judge, Distinguished Toastmaster Vinosh Thomas, to share his observations. Sir, please.
Thank you, Contest Chair, and greetings to all the distinguished Toastmasters, Gavaliers, and everyone present in this contest. I first of all like to take this moment to thank the organizers of this Group 1 contest. Kudos to all of them in organizing this, and I'm sure it's been several days, if not weeks, if not many weeks of preparation that you have done for all the participants as well as the role players. So kudos to them, a big round of applause to them. I also take this moment to thank specifically the group vice chairperson, Toastmaster Girija, for giving me this opportunity. When she had called me, it's difficult to say no to her. We work together very closely. We are part of the same club as well. But when she had asked me to take this role, I extended my hands and I said, of course. It's always a pleasure to be part of a Gavels contest, let alone the challenges that a chief judge have to bear at the back end. But it's a pleasure to be part of the table topic contest and the international speech contest. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Girija, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for being here and being a great support every minute of the way. Thank you so much.
Mom, have the results been announced?
No,
Not yet.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
And I also take this moment to thank all the judges. They are behind the scene. Can we give a big round of applause to all of them? They have years of experience, qualified judges in such contests, and to the dot, we have been coordinating in the background in WhatsApp groups and in other medias as well to make sure that this is done smoothly. And of course, given the fact that we have very short time in tabulating, they have done a fantastic job. They have come from different places, different clubs with rich experience in judging. So big round of applause to all the panel of judges who are there with me. Kudos to them and a salute to each and every one of them of taking their time off and coming on this day to judge this contest. Also, I would like to take this moment to thank the tally counter. She has been working closely with me in ensuring the tabulation calculation is right. So big round of applause to our tally counter as well. These are all anonymous. They won't switch on the videos however you want them to do. They will not even chat, not even unmute, no matter how hard you try. But that's the dedication from the judges and the tally counters. So big round of applause to them. Thank you so much. I cannot forget the timers of today, Gavalier Kabir and Gavalier Tashi. You have been a big support to me, giving me the time taken as well as there have been some glitches, but perfectly, wonderfully, you have worked together in sync to make this happen. So thank you both the timers for your time and your dedication to this contest. Certificate arms, contest chairs, and also thanking the contest masters as well, Gavalier Ashish and Gavalier Agnindrani, the contest chairs, Gavalier Jihan, and yourself, Gavalier Zuha, as well, for making this absolutely wonderful. Contestants. So, big round of applause to all of you. Contestants, as judges, we will definitely have to score. We will come out with the first, second, and third place. However, all the 7 of you in the table topic contest, as well as the 7 of you in the international speech contest, are winners to us. Right? The moment you have stepped on this virtual stage, you are the winners. You're victors already, no matter what people say. It takes a bold effort for each and every one of you to come forward and give your speech. There are a few things maybe I'm sure your counselors and your mentors will work with you in the coming days, which you can definitely look at and enhance. But that's not my role today to tell. But well done to all the participants, and can be everyone over here in this virtual meeting. Give a big round of applause to the participants, the contestants, because they deserve this. And I would congratulate in advance for those who are getting the first, second, and third place and qualifying for the next round. Congratulations and wish you all the best. Over to you, contest chair, Gavalier Zuha.
Thank you for your keen observations, appreciation, advice, sir. A sincere thank you to you, Chief Judge, Distinguished Toastmaster Vinosh Thomas, and your team of compromising the judges and tally counters. Thank you for your time, attention, and thoughtful evaluations. You've carried out one of the toughest roles with such grace and integrity. We truly appreciate your service to the contest and to every speaker's growth. Your feedback shapes better speakers, and your commitment keeps the spirit of this contest alive and strong. We shall now announce the results. May I please receive the results, sir?
Contest chair, you will receive it in your WhatsApp number within a minute. Okay?
Sure. Pretty sure everyone is nerve-wracking moment now over here.
Contest chair, I have shared you the results for both the table topics as well as the international speech contest. Just give a minute to
Yes, sure.
re-verify before you announce. Can I ask the Vice Chairperson, Toastmaster Girija?
I have received it too. Yeah, I'm just
All
entering
right.
the details on the certificate. Yes.
All right. Then contest chair, Cavalier Suha, just give a minute. Once
Sure.
Toastmaster Girija confirms and gives a go-ahead, then you proceed.
Perfect.
Yes, certificates are ready.
May I continue, Chief Judge?
Yes, contest chair, you can go ahead.
We'll start with table topics.
Okay.
Yes? Okay.
1 minute. Wait.
Oh,
Let me
sure,
share
sure.
the certificate.
Sorry.
The table topics, right? Okay.
Okay, drum rolls, everyone. So before we announce the table topics result, there's a small thing to note. There were no time disqualifications for the table topic session. So congratulations, contestants. That itself is a big achievement. And the third place winner.
Before that, let's first thank our judges team, Chief Judge
Yes.
Renaud
First
Thomas.
of-
This is a very, very humble contribution, humble submission to you. We have no words to thank you enough. Thank you for the great support and for all the judges and the tally counter. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Announce the third place now.
The third place, or what we call the second runner-up, goes to Dana Elizabeth.
Dana.
Dana Elizabeth. And the second place goes to Ankit Puthukudi. The first place goes to Hiruki Kalasooriya. Congratulations, all contestants, for the table topic speech. Now we will move on to international speech. With your permission, Chief Judge?
Yes, you may proceed.
Also, for the international speech contest, there were no disqualifications. Once again, congratulations, contestants. The third place goes to Ankit Puthukudi in international speech contest. The second place goes to Dana Elizabeth. And the first place goes to Nithisha R Pedolla. Congratulations, contestants.
Yes. Thank you. It was a wonderful experience. I expect a lot of claps to come around here now. Why don't we all react? Come on. Let's all, and we all can have our videos on. I shared the background. If you would like to download that, that's fine. Otherwise, all of you can come on screen and we all can have a group photograph. Whoever is here would welcome you to do that. Please, let's do that.
Can I turn on my camera now?
Yes, put on your camera. Yes. Put on your camera. I would like to, I'm putting it on gallery view. Let everybody be here. Congratulations. It's wonderful to see all of you.
My camera has been disabled actually.
Whose camera?
Ma'am, contest master, table topic.
How can it be?
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
not disabled anybody. Yeah, okay. You're here right now. Okay. Kashvi, thank you. Come on. Saksham, Tanishka, Mary, everybody, please put on your cameras. Let's have photographs together. And it's amazing how these little kids, right from for 3 hours, have been sitting together, Kabir and Tashi, so young, and still they wanted to stay and listen and did such a wonderful contribution. Thank you so much to both of you, especially because for
Thank
both the
you.
Sai Sanjit,
Yeah, ma'am.
three of them did for the both the contests together. For all the other role players, other than the judges, they all changed. But these people, they were there for both the contests. Congratulations. That is great stamina.
Thank
Amazing
you,
thing to
ma'am.
yeah. Who's this Kabilan? Yes. So I request everybody who all can put on the video, please do. I think everybody can put on the video now. Nobody knows who's a judge. So just put on your video.
Council,
Everybody,
I
please.
think majority have done. The rest are the judges and the tally counters.
Okay. But who knows who's the judge? Nobody knows. So everybody can put on. We would love
Yeah.
to see everybody's face. So Nithisha, congratulations. Ankit,
Thank you,
congratulations.
ma'am.
Jana, congratulations. Congratulations to everyone who has participated. Put your best foot forward and taken all the efforts. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. It has been a great event and I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for all of the support you have given.
Thank you. Thank you, Nithisha. Thanks to listen to that.
Thank you. Has someone taken the photo?
I took the photograph, yes.
Okay. All right.
Are
Thank
there
you so
any anything that anybody wants to share? Any feedback would like to share? You're welcome to.
No.
Anybody would like to share a feedback? Say
Timer
something
two.
about their experience? You're welcome to.
Timer two is raising her hand.
Yes. Tashi, yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, I just wanted to say it was a great time being the timer too for this contest beyond the borders, and I really enjoyed the speeches. They encouraged me to say my next level, and I enjoyed them so much. It gave me ideas for various topics. So I just want to thank them and congratulate everyone.
Thank you. That is wonderful. Amazing, Tashi. Yes, that's true. It's only by listening and observation that we learn, right? Any participant would like to say something? Ankit, would you like to say
Yeah,
something?
hi then.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to give, how I felt. I think it was a really good competition. There were awesome speeches. Like one mistake I made was giving the same story for my table topics as well as my project speech. But it was because it was definitely one of the biggest like injuries that I've had recently. But other than that, it was a great competition. I heard awesome speeches, and I just want to extend my thank yous to everybody that put in their efforts to making this possible. Other than the heckling, it was a great competition. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to listen to you. Yes,
Hello.
please.
Wow, that's a great contest, and thank you so much. And my name is Basil. I'm from Riyadh. I just new in the Toastmaster, yet to make my icebreaker speech, but it's a great experience. Witnessing the contest, and it was well professionally organized, and all the role players did their job really well. I'm so happy to see how things are happening in even the Galilean clubs. So, and all the best. It's a great opportunity to see everyone perform the Galileans and both the table topic and the international contest. I really enjoyed. And thank you so much, and all the best wishes for your journey.
Thank you. Thank you. Ashish Bal would like to say something. Ashish, Sai, come on. Sundarji, you want to say something? Your hand is up.
Ma'am,
Please unmute and speak.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Group I Vice Chairman Toastmaster Girija. Thank you, Chief Judge DTM Renosh. A special appreciation to all the contestants. You all did amazingly well. I always tell this, every time I attend a Gavel Club meeting, being a counselor, I feel happy to be among Cavaliers because it makes you feel young, not just, with the thoughts and the way they think. And every time it has been a learning experience attending these Gavel Club meetings and contests. And today was no exception. Okay, everybody performed superbly well, and please keep up the good job. Cavaliers don't just lose the momentum. Keep this as the fuel. Keep going forward, and a very big world and a brave big world is awaiting for you. All the very best, and all the very best also to those who won to go to the next level. And thanks again. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Kesavan, you want to
Yes,
say
ma'am.
something?
Thank you for
Kanishka.
the opportunity. I really enjoyed the journey. Ma'am, can I know my position like in the among the sevens? And where can I improve?
Exactly where you will improve, those specific details and recommendations will not be available, because when you can calibrate the results, it's not possible to write comments for everybody in a contest. So maybe when we listen separately to the speech, we'll be able to do it. Can connect with me separately, I can help you. Yeah, definitely.
May I
Can I
suggest
know my
something here?
position?
Yes.
Ma'am, may I suggest something?
Yes,
Toastmaster
please
Girija.
go ahead. Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. Gavle Tanishka, you did exceptionally well.
Sir.
Okay, I saw all the speeches. Okay, don't worry about the positions. These are just numbers. Okay, I know the judges today would have had a real tough time. I think DTM Renosh would know about that, judging you guys. And I believe Toastmaster Girja ma'am will share the recording with you later on, and you can take it to your counselor and mentor and look forward for areas for improvement. Okay, all the very best.
Thank you,
That's true.
sir.
You can watch actually our own, when you watch yourself again, you will look at yourself with a fresh insight. So you will be able to get more ideas better when you watch
Okay,
it.
ma'am.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Toastmaster Dhananjay, he's also co-counselor with me. Can you please unmute and speak?
Good evening, Madam, Distinguished Toastmaster Girija.
Oh, no,
Thank you for
distinguished.
inviting. It was an amazing contest, I should say. I'm only wondering, I have not seen a topic what they selected in our Toastmasters meeting. That is really surprising. According to me, all the participants are winners, because it is not that easy to take a decision that I will participate and then come up with various contests and the final stage. So it's an amazing contest. I'm really amazed to see the topic what they have selected and presented, and also the impromptu speech. Very nice and I've been here from the beginning itself and really enjoyed all the speeches. That is more important. I'm afraid even in the Toastmasters meeting, whether the Toastmasters are able to speak the way the Cavaliers are speaking. Back to you, Teaching. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the support. It was a wonderful contest. Shall we call it a day and shall I close it? Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Toastmaster Girija is